Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So if you don't know, I am a huge Ariana Grande fan. It's no secret. There's no point in denying it. And recently was the 2020 Grammys and she looked super duper flawless. I really lived for all her costume changes. Like, only Ariana Grande is allowed to change her outfits that many times in an event. But other than that, I really liked her makeup look because it was something that I would do normally on a day-to-day basis, or if I do go out, that's the kind of look that I like to go for. So for today's video, I thought it would be fun to recreate her Grammys look, which I will put over here. And yeah, so let's get started. Before I moisturize, I will be putting on my Melano CC Vitamin C Serum because, girl, your skin will thank you in the future. Anyway, next I'm grabbing my CeraVe moisturizer with SPF 25. And I'm just going to apply that all over my face. So now I won't beat around the bush any longer. I'm gonna go grab my foundation. The foundation I'm using is from Hourglass. It is the Vanish Seamless Finish Liquid Foundation in the shade Warm Ivory. And the thing about this foundation is it's meant for oily skin, but since it's kind of winter now, I have to really hydrate my face and also moisturize my face so that it doesn't look weird when I put it on. And also it is super full coverage, so half a pump will do. And what I'm gonna put this on is my Morphe sponge. I'm just gonna put half a pump or a bit more because I do have a really huge face, so just a tad, not too much. This looks like so much. I'm just gonna apply that on, dot that in my face. And don't forget to apply to your neck, ladies. Okay, even though it is super full coverage, I still have some pimples and whatever like popping up. So I am going to grab my concealer. The first concealer I'm going to be using is the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Golden Beige. And I'm just going to apply that in dots on my imperfect places. Like here on my chin, upper lip, nose, forehead. And then next I'm going to grab another concealer. This is my Fenty Beauty concealer in the shade 290. I'm just going to apply this on my under eyes like so. The last concealer that I'm going to be using today is this Colourpop No Filter concealer in the shade Fair 02. If you watch my old makeup videos, you know that I just put this for brightening effects. And Ariana is bright, so cover them circles and dark circles, girl. I'm just gonna re-grab that sponge and dab. To set everything together, I am going to be grabbing my little e.l.f. Total Face Brush and my Maybelline Fit Me Matte & Poreless powder in the shade 230, and I'm just going to apply that on the places where I put my concealer. I can see that through this light it really is taking effect, that under eye concealer, but it's fine. And now the next thing we're gonna do is, because usually when we are saying goodnight and we want to go, okay, I'm going to be adding an extra brightening effect on my under eyes using my Beauty Bakerie Flower Setting Powder in the shade Oat. I have the mini version. I'm just gonna use my finger to apply that on my under eye because the brush tends to absorb it, and I want to make use of the product. Okay, now we are going to move on to eyes. Ari did a super simple eye look that I usually do most of the time when I go out, so I was really excited for this. Now I'm just going to grab my eyeshadow primer. I got the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. I'm just going to apply a bit on my finger, and then I'm going to put that on my face. So for this part, I'm gonna zoom you guys in so you can see what I'm gonna do with my eyes. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Glow. It looks like this, and I'm gonna apply it on my lid, the entire lid. Just a bit though, because we don't want it to look too white. So it's kind of just a base for the shadow that I'm going to pack on later. And then next, I'm going to grab my Modern Renaissance palette and also just a small packing brush. And I'm going to dip into Raw Sienna and also Burnt Orange. And I'm going to apply that just on the outer corners. Then I'm going to make sure that's well blended with the center, with the whiter color that we added earlier. I'm just going to blend that in using the same brush. And since it is a bit light, I am going to be packing some more pigment in. Using my finger, I'm just going to blend the two together just to diffuse the orange part a little. I added a bit of tempera on my finger, and I'm just using that to kind of blend the orange and the white together. So that's what it looks like. And now I'm going to just do the other eye off camera real quick. I'm gonna grab my Morphe M433 brush. I'm gonna just dip that into tempera a bit, and I'm going to use that to diffuse the orange color in the center. So I've already done my other eye. Now I just kind of want to focus on blending. I'm going to wipe away my setting powder using this My Little Pony Colourpop brush. Next is eyeliner. So Ari uses black eyeliner and she makes the line super long. So Ari does a wing, and I'm going to use my Ulta Beauty eyeliner in the shade Black Out, and I'm just going to create that wing. And I'm just gonna use a angled brush to spread that pigment. Right, so this is the look that I did with my eyeliner. I feel like hers is a bit more thick, but then I don't really like thick looking eyeliner, plus the wing is already super duper crazy. So I'm gonna leave that as is, and then I'm gonna also do my other eye off cam. So this is the finished look. I realized in the picture that it did look kind of diffused at the tip. So now the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to be putting on that eyeliner on my under eye, because Ari does love her under eye eyeliner. I'm just gonna grab the same angled brush that I've been using, and I'm just gonna apply that extra pigment on my under eye. Don't look like Ari yet. Next is mascara. I have my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. So since her eyelashes were on fleek that night, I am going to be applying some falsies because she really had really nice lashes that night. So I got my Guy and Gary eyelashes. These are the Barbie doll lashes, and I have like 3 left. So I'm going to be using this, and I'm going to be applying that on both my eyelids. Using my Duo brush on adhesive, I'm going to just use that to stick those lashes on my eyelids. I'm just gonna use a spoolie to brush that out and also combine it with my natural lashes. So now that that's done, I'm going to be putting on my bronzer. So I grabbed my Tarte Park Avenue Princess bronzer because it has some glitter in it, and Ari's always luminous. So I thought that I should use a sparkly bronzer. So I'm just gonna grab my My Little Pony and Colourpop blush brush, and I'm going to apply these on my cheeks. Now, before I apply the highlighter, which is the second to the last step, I'm going to be putting on some setting spray on my face so that it could help the powders set and everything like that, and also to add an extra like oomph for the highlighter later on. So I got my MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus, and I'm just going to spritz that. While it is drying, I am going to grab a little highlighting brush and also my Morphe and Bretman Rock Babe in Paradise palette, and I'm just going to be dipping into Get Laid and Vacation. Then I'm going to be applying that on my high points. I'm just going to add the excess product on the tip of my nose. Since Ari's highlight is kind of light, I'm also going to dip into my Ulta Beauty Illuminator in the shade Yellow Diamond. Just going to apply some of that on my brush, tap off the excess, and then apply that over the first places that I applied highlight to. Again, applying the excess on my nose. And lastly, for lipstick, I'm going to be grabbing my Colourpop Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Monday, and I'm just going to apply a thin layer on my lips. I'm going to use this to line my lips, and then I'm going to put a gloss over that. Then the gloss that I'm going to be using is the Kylie Cosmetics gloss in the shade Literally. Mine is like running out, so I have to scrape the sides, but I did buy a new one. And finally, one last spritz, and then we're done. So this is my finished look, and in true Ari fashion, I tied my hair up in a ponytail. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. If you want to see more videos, subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you guys next time. Bye!